All the elements of expression in a language, ranging from morphemes to sentences, have specific ranks assigned to them. These ranks determine the superiority of each element to the other. In this article, you will learn the meaning of grammatical rank scale, its elements, and illustrative examples of it. What is grammatical rank scale? The grammatical rank scale is defined as the hierarchical ordering of elements of expression in a language. It refers to the ranking of elements in a language either in ascending or descending order. The hierarchy of the grammatical rank scale is such that one or more of the elements below make up the elements above. Take for instance, s is a bound morpheme, while boy, a free morpheme, plus s, a bound morpheme, boys, a word. The rank scale is simply an ordered arrangement of elements of structure either in ascending order from morphemes to sentences, or in descending order from sentences to morphemes. The elements that make up the grammatical rank scale include the following in ascending order: elements of grammatical rank scale: morpheme, word, phrase, clause, sentence. Morpheme. A morpheme is the smallest indivisible unit of meaning in a language. This means that morphemes are the lowest forms of meaningful expression in a language, beyond which meaning cannot be possibly achieved. This places them at the bottom of the grammatical rank scale in ascending order. One or more morphemes make up a word. Examples of morpheme in grammatical rank scale: boy. S. Boy is a free morpheme and it can also be classified as a word, because all free morphemes are the equivalents of words. Also, the free morpheme boy plus the bound morpheme s forms the word boys. So one or more morphemes can make up a word which is the unit above the morpheme. S is a bound morpheme. We know this because it is preceded by a hyphen, which indicates that it is incapable of expressing meaning in isolation or standing alone. However, if we add the free morpheme, teach, to it, it would become, teaches, which is a word because it is made up of more than one morphemes. Word. A word is a unitive expression in a language larger than a morpheme. While all free morphemes are the direct equivalents of words in a language, not all types of morphemes are equivalent to words. Bound morphemes cannot express meaning in isolation. Words can contain one or more morphemes depending on their structure in order to express meaning. Examples of words in grammatical rank scale: nationalism, standardization. Nationalism is a word that is made up of three morphemes: nation, al, and ism. It is made up of one free morpheme and two bound morphemes. Remember, we identify bound morphemes by adding hyphens before them to indicate their lack of independence. Just as one or more morphemes make up a word on the grammatical rank scale, one or more words make up a phrase. Take for instance, John is a word and it can be identified as a single word noun phrase where it functions as the head word of the phrase. Also, the plus happy plus man are all independent words, but when they are pieced together, form a noun phrase, the happy man. Phrase. A phrase is an element of expression in a language above a word. It is capable of expressing more meaning than a word in isolation. One or more phrases make up a clause. Examples of phrases in grammatical rank scale: stop. Stop is a verb phrase and it can function as a main clause when a punctuation, full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark, is added to it. For instance, stop or stop. It can be said to be a main clause because it is a finite verb and it can stand as an imperative sentence issuing a command. Also, stop plus playing are independent verb phrases that can form an imperative clause when combined. Stop playing. Clause. A clause is an element of expression in a language above a phrase. Clauses usually contain more constituent elements than phrases and are also capable of expressing more meaning than phrases. One or more clauses make up a sentence. Examples of clause in grammatical rank scale: we are happy. When we see you smile. We are happy is a main clause and can also function as a simple sentence. Simple sentences are the direct equivalent of main clauses because they contain a subject and a predicate, and they express a complete thought. Also, we are happy, a main clause, plus when we see you smile, a dependent clause, when combined, form a sentence. They form a complex sentence, we are happy when we see you. Note that dependent clauses do not take a punctuation mark at their final positions, and this is because they do not express complete meanings in isolation, until they are added to an independent clause. Sentence. A sentence is their largest element on the grammatical rank scale. It is an element of expression in a language that is above the clause. This is because sentences are capable of expressing more complex meanings than clauses, since they are made up of one or more clauses. Examples of sentences in grammatical rank scale. We are making great progress. The man came back home late, went to get some groceries from their store, but forgot to carry them home. When they saw him coming, they went into hiding. The first example, we are making great progress, is a simple sentence because it is made up of a single independent clause expressing a single idea. The second example, the man came back home late, went to get some groceries from the store, but forgot to carry them home, is a compound sentence because it is made up of three main clauses separated by commas, and they express three main ideas that are related. The third example is a complex sentence, and it is made up of one main clause, and one dependent clause which provides more information about the main clause. It expresses a single idea together with a supporting idea. This shows that every element on the grammatical rank scale is interconnected, and oftentimes overlap with each other. So grammatical rank scale simply refers to the ranking of elements of expression in a language from the lowest morpheme to the highest sentences. Understanding grammatical rank scale will better inform you on how the various elements of structure are ranked and how they are all related to one another. See you soon.